Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Now today is officially the most depressing day of the year, the 18th of January 2016, and apparently it's been labelled the most depressing day of the year. And the reason for that is due to weather conditions, due to the kind of come down after the Christmas period, the festive period, the New Year period, and also what was the other thing? That's right, debt. So people have overspent over the Christmas period, and now their credit card statement comes in and they think, oh shit, what have I done? So you can choose to be depressed today. I am choosing not to be depressed today. I am choosing to be happy today. I am choosing to be grateful today, and it really is all about a choice in the moment, whether you choose to focus on the things that aren't going right, or you choose to focus on the things that are going right. So the last couple of days, well, Friday was good. The last few days have been a wee bit turbulent with things that have been happening. So I was experiencing some quite intense emotions over the last few days, but I've worked through them. I've felt them, I haven't ignored them, I've actually felt them, and now I'm feeling really good. So today is a really good day, and I kind of just wanted to celebrate that and to sort of share my thoughts about Blue Monday. So maybe I could give you some tips today about how to get through Blue Monday, and probably the biggest tip I would give you is to be grateful. There's so many things in your life that you're currently taking for granted, and I know this because I sometimes do this too. So it's important to be grateful. So a great thing to do at the end of each day is to spend some time writing a list of things that you're grateful for, and not just writing a list, but writing next to them why you're grateful, because it's more. The exercise works better if you have a smaller list with more reasons for why you're grateful, rather than just writing a list, okay? So say for example, at the moment I still do have quite a lot of debt, okay? So I could focus on that, and I could focus on it and think, oh god, you know, I've got this debt, and you know, this is not good, and it can make me feel rubbish. Or I could compare my debt to the way it was last year, and it's almost halved in two. So instead of me focus on the debt that I do have, I can focus on the fact that I have paid almost half of it off, and I can celebrate that and can be really proud of myself for that. So I suppose it's looking at things from a different perspective. So taking time to be grateful for things, and there's so many things, but even like having working hands, being able to speak, being able to type, being able to see, being able to walk. These are things that so many of us take for granted. Not everybody is lucky enough to have working hands, working feet, to be able to walk, to be able to talk. I mean, to be able to talk is an incredible thing to be grateful for. That you can actually vocalise your thoughts, your feelings, your ideas. You can connect with other people, and that's the way that the most people in the world communicate. So to be able to talk is a gift. It is absolutely a gift, but so many of us take it for granted. And it might sound a bit twee, or it might sound a little bit, oh, it's happy clappy club, but there's something really ugly about entitlement. There's something really, really ugly about entitlement, and a lot of people sort of go around in life thinking that they deserve this and they deserve that, and I should get this and I should get that, and they compare themselves to other people. You know, that they sort of compare themselves, well, that person's got this and that person's got that. There's always going to be somebody in the world that has got something better than you, or does something better than you, or is better than you at something. So perhaps we need to spend more time celebrating our individuality, celebrating who we are, being grateful for who we are, and taking that time to really get to know and appreciate and love ourselves, rather than comparing ourselves to other people, because the more we do that, the more we will experience this feeling of lack. And that's when this list of gratitude comes in, having an attitude of gratitude. That's where this comes in, because the more we focus on the things that we do have, the things that we're grateful for, the people in our life that support us and love us, the roof over our head, the warm bed that we have to sleep in, the fact that we're living in a country where we have running water. There's a lot of people in the world that don't have these things. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't challenge inequality up the way, as in look at, you know, in the UK, it is one of the most unequal countries in the world, and that's not right either. But I think we do also need to recognise that we are a massively privileged country, and there's a lot of things in this country that we take for granted, that I was taking for granted for a while back then, and my sort of viewpoint and vision has changed. So my top tip for getting through Blue Monday is spending some time being grateful, writing down that list, focusing on it, thinking about it, meditating about it, and really appreciating all the wonderful things that you have in your life, because one day it will be your last day, and all those things that you take for granted will start, you know, seemingly take on a special meaning. So let's not wait for that day. Let's do that right now and really appreciate absolutely everything that we've got, and everything that we're grateful for. So wishing you a very happy Blue Monday, and I think really it would be appropriate. I know I need to watch. Yeah, I need to watch how long this plays for, otherwise my video will get taken down from YouTube. But I love New Order. So that's one thing I'm grateful for today, is this amazing song, and I'm probably going to dance about in my kitchen. I don't know if you can hear this actually, maybe I should put it up here.